from the floor of the CME. Mr. Top Step is not available today, so Top Notch Trading is here. Going to give you the comments of what's going on today. I just want to go through a little bit of history, what's happened in the past 4 or 5 months quickly, just so everybody gets an idea. And if you recall, last Wednesday I came on and I said we're going to see New Year lows before we ever see that 1126 half. And the idea behind it is because what the bonds have been doing. Now, since the beginning of April, it's not the year lows, but since April, they were near their year lows. And right now in August, the bonds are making year highs. But they've moved over 21 full points in the last 4 to 5 months. And what's going on with these futures, especially the S&P futures? Well, it just goes to show you, I'm going to be looking at my chart here. In April, the S&P was making the year highs, all right? And ever since the year lows in the bonds, they started going up. The S&P started very casually going down, and then the end of July, we made the year lows. Well, now that the bonds are making new highs for the year, you would expect, I would think that there's an inverse relationship where there's what they call the run to safety, buying the bonds and selling off these futures and everything. But so far, it's not the case. But right now, ever since that first year low in the S&Ps, they managed to get up to 27.5, and that's where this 26.5 comes back in, because then when they made the year low, they went up to 26.5 and couldn't get back above that 7-week high of 27.5. Now it's an 8-week high this week. That was the key for the S&P to break down to that level we talked about at 66.90, 66.5. That was the low. So right now the S&P said, well, we should see a bounce up to 96.80. We saw that bounce yesterday up to 98.5. But the settle was all the way down to 89.10. So it's just like 4 or 5 weeks ago when I said, you buy the 62.60s, even though they made a 53 low, we're going to get 3-to-1 ratio. So we ended up making 28.8 handles compared to the 9.6 handles of risk that we made. So right now the short is 96.80 with an 8.5 stop. But they're going to keep coming and probably retesting it. Everybody and their mother's looking for 1104. That's not rocket scientist right now. But the key level, if there are going to be New Year lows, is 11.20. That's Top Notch's level. If the S&P sees a breach of that price, he's taking it back. He's going to hang from his limb that he went out on last Wednesday. And overall, since they made this 66.5 to this bounce up to 96.80, they've established more or less another trading range. So right now, baby, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. We're home on the range. The action is light, the volume is thin. I don't like August, but we'll see you tomorrow. This is Top Notch Trading. You better believe it. Since the inception.
What are you doing? Are you getting a new jacket?
I'm getting my own jacket. You know, they wanted me to go with them, and they said, we got your jacket. So, you know, because we're going to do this together, you know, same colors kind of thing. I said, get me a jacket and make it plain. Because, well, the Blackhawks. I did it for the Chicago Blackhawks. They're red and black.
So what's it going to look like?
It's going to be black with the red piping on the sleeve. And then I'm going to have the mesh in the back like those guys. That's gold. Mine will be red. And on the back, it'll be a patch with my little guy up in the corner. Then underneath there, it'll say Top Notch Trading. And then I'm going to have the patch the size of the pocket, this guy, like this, here, with lettering on top that says TopNotchTrading.com.
Do your jackets mean anything?
Well, I'm going to finally be able to, you're going to be able to, who is Top Notch Trading? See that guy wearing that red and black jacket? That's Top Notch Trading. Look, and I'll be,
Gives you a name.
it'll be able, yeah, an identity. See, well, no, but the idea is because who's the clerk doing the comments? That's a comment came through. Who is the clerk?
All right. So you get into the, now you do this for Top Step?
Yes.
Or CME?
You just let me know.